Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. A lie can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is putting on its shoes. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. Education, the path from cocky ignorance to miserable uncertainty. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. In a good book room, you feel in some mysterious way that you are absorbing the wisdom contained in all the books through your skin without even opening them. Readers, suppose you were an idiot, and suppose you were a member of Congress, but I repeat myself. The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence. Then success is sure. I did not attend his funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. God created war so that Americans would learn geography. History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. I was gratified to be able to answer promptly, and I did. I said I didn't know. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. If animals could speak, the dog would be a blundering, outspoken fellow, but the cat would have the rare grace of never saying a word too much. I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Loyalty to the country always, loyalty to government when it deserves it. I didn't have time to write a short letter, so I wrote a long one instead. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because Fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. Out of all the things I have lost, I miss my mind the most. Books are for people who wish they were somewhere else. Sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. I have found out that there ain't the no surer way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform or pause and reflect. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and man. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other.